I'm Janelle Dobash, and I apologize, I have to read this because as soon as I got like celebrity in front of me, I would forget everything I was going to say. Star Trek. So bear with me. Thank you so much for hosting this town hall. For residents to get the opportunity to be heard on this topic is amazing. I'm speaking on behalf of my young grandchildren. They will be at the school less than 1 mile from the plant. When we send our children off to school, we shouldn't have to worry about the air they are breathing on a daily basis and how it is affecting their growing lungs. I worry about the hundreds of tons of toxic emissions that will be emitted yearly and how it will affect their health over time. I want my grandchildren to experience all the great things growing up in Benson that their dad, grandfather, and great-grandfather did, but not at the expense of their health. This Title V secondary smelter puts all of that at risk. If their well runs dry due to ADI's excessive water usage, their future in Benson is in question. A public safety advisory committee was formed in February for the purpose of fact gathering and making recommendations to the mayor and city council. The committee did a great job. Here's what I learned from the meeting minutes of the last 8 months. Benson has a private ambulance company that responds to calls for EMS. They also have a volunteer fire department, which includes the chief and 2 full-time firefighter EMTs. Most volunteers work full-time jobs outside of Benson. When the ambulance is unavailable for medical help, the call goes to Benson Fire Department. Of the average 140 to 170 calls per month received by the fire department, approximately 50 to 60 of the calls to Benson Fire Department for medical help went unanswered. Chief Spangler states no calls for fire or traffic accidents go unanswered. Public safety and a 24/7 staff should be a top priority for the mayor, council, and city manager. They have a duty to the residents to staff with at least 6 full-time EMTs, firefighter EMTs, that the committee recommends for 24/7 coverage. Funds for emergency medical services should take priority over non-essentials in the budget, such as travel, hotels, the golf course with a reoccurring cost of $600,000, etc. Even though there is a private ambulance company, it is clear that residents are the ones suffering when they call for medical help. The ambulance company is out on another call, and they are routed to Benson Fire Department only to have their call go unanswered. This does not sound like a city that is ready to handle emergencies with an aluminum secondary smelter with dangerous equipment, hazardous materials and waste, and toxic emissions. This secondary smelter is a threat to the safety of the community. Please consider filing an injunction to stop this aluminum plant from harming this town and its lovely people. Last thing, I also request an investigation be opened concerning the city manager / police chief, Greg Bolton.